Welcome back, everyone. I'm Setharoth, and what do you say we try that dance again? Nights are particularly dark right now because I haven't found a free lantern yet to make a traveling lantern, but we will continue pressing forward and figuring out what we need to make our character awesome. Let's see, where are we at here? I'm a little turned around since we kind of got killed last time. We have some enchanted items that need studying, along with some theses, roll of paper, one ruined book, inkwell. Do I have a quill? If I remember correctly, it's been a week since I worked on this playthrough. Yes, we seem to still be quillless. So, that being said, let's go ahead and check our experience levels and see if we still need to do the standard rundown to develop or to research, I guess, all the spells that we currently know. Because I am looking at a whole lot of blank pages. That's 6 out of 12. Okay, yep, I think we're going to have to do some basic book learning. We're going to try that again out here in the woods because I'm secretly hoping we become a werewolf again. That would be very helpful. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, first I got to pick the right spell. So, we already have illusion-based spell. Fantastic. Flames, conjuration, healing. We're missing everything but alteration. So, it's not too bad. Par for the course, I guess. It's nice that we were able to find an alteration spell right from the start, because it is not fun to try and jump a magic school the old-fashioned way. We'll probably find that out with alteration, because we're going to have to hope that we find the right theses to make that work. Let me just check. So when you're doing research, it takes away 50 of your magicka, and then you're left with the remainder, and you lose 10 for every hour you research. So since we only have 105 magicka remaining, that tells me that we can do 9-hour research sessions before we have to rest again. Alright, so our first goal here will be to unlock the basic pieces, the archetypes, for all of our novice-based spells. And we've got to remember to pray while we're at it. Oh yeah, we definitely want to keep Zenithar happy. I don't see any way that goes bad for us. And you know what? Despite, I'm fairly certain we can still learn from these magical items without necessarily needing to have a quill. But we're going to find out. Item appears in an aura of magical energy. Subtle aura changed colors and shape as you move it around. Oh right, this is the cloaking one. Yes, we definitely do want to grab that as well. So I'm in Kid in a Candy Store mode right now. I think this was expert level. Oh, don't have enough metal energy. Yeah, I guess we should finish researching first, because this would leave my magicka super low. Okay, 9 hours of sleep coming right up. Alright, so this is kind of, I realize this the hard way. There are a couple different ways that you can add to your archetypes. Now I'm all paranoid. Yep, this is why I'm paranoid. Okay. And of course I just changed my spells in order to do research. Okay. First off, I gotta... Oh, can't. Oh good, okay, so it looks like it disabled that research thing. So I still have all of my magicka for fighting bad guys. Why am I... There we go, flames. Okay. I'm just gonna stay hiding on top of this, Yes, I know, the heart ripping. That's the standard greeting for your people. Okay. One of these days, I need to add in a mod. I remember coming across it earlier. It's a mod that, when these guys come to do their hired thug thing... Oh, that was the wrong button for T-dodge. No. Fine. I'll run back to town. You have seen what I got. I'm like level 5 on a playthrough that is not designed for this kind of combat. Okay. funny thing is I can't quite bring myself to putting like destruction magic into play for my perks. I want to save those until I figure out exactly what kind of a build I'm shooting for. I wonder if we could play hide and seek. So, whoa, okay, they did cross. They have officially crossed the river. And they have a lot of health. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, so far we're not dead. Okay, this is good. No, it is not enough. You guys already killed me once. I am not sitting around to wait for a repeat. Yes, 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 I've been called worse. By your sister. Ha 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 ha. Nope, 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 nope. I seem to be doing okay as it is. Thank you very much. Okay. Alright, I just want to make sure that's an actual thug and not what's his face that runs the mill. Ah, there we go. Okay, managed to set him on fire. That helps. Who else are we dealing with? I got a little bit of magic now. Can I get these two guys to clump together? Nope, 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 no together clumping. Ooh, okay. Ah, this T-dodge thing is fun, but sometimes that double click doesn't proc for me, and I don't know why, and it sucks when it doesn't proc and you're trying to dodge like being killed.
Let's see what you got.
Okay, alright. We got it to work that time. Oh, nope, 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 nope. It didn't work that time. Ah, okay. That was our Lover's Stone bringing us back from the dead because we were in full-born panic mode. We've almost got enough magic to finish this guy off, though. Where are you? Oh, right. Whenever you die, it resets whatever you have selected. Come on, I see you. I see you over there. It will never be enough until you leave me alone. Anyway, as I was saying before I was, interrupted, there is a mod that will modify these guys so that instead of outright killing you, they will, oh, that's kind of a cool little scimitar looking thing. Okay, I wish it wasn't using heavy armor. I guess I can resell it. Anyway, so there's a mod where they will actually just beat you up and then walk away, because when they first introduce themselves...
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
You were looking for me, huh? Were you hiding at the time?
Let's see here. I have a letter here for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Riches beyond imagining.
Ah, yes.
I found these words inscribed in ancient dwarven ruins.
Forgotten City, that's another. It is a very fun one. I'm not sure. I do want to do that quest during this playthrough, but I'm not entirely sure when it will be the best time to do that, but it is on my list. I'm trying to figure out... We might need a follower, for example, to keep this chick alive.
And remember, riches beyond imagining.
Ironically, that there's multiple ways to end the Forgotten City quest, and the one that I figured out was able to get you out alive, but without those riches beyond imagining thing. Without that one little caveat. Okay, so I think it's safe to go back to camp now. We were able to deal with that threat, and I'm probably going to need to put perks into something combative within the next 20 minutes. We'll see. If I can get that Beastmaster vision dream thing and turn into a werewolf, that will make the bandits a lot easier. You just have to be careful, because you're still technically kind of squishy until you get some perks. The combat mods even make your shapeshifted werewolf side a little more difficult to handle. Okay, so I think, yeah, the first thing I was learning was illusion. So next we're going to learn conjuration. Go ahead and analyze that spell just to make sure I'm on the right one. Yep, there's your 7 different, man, there's a lot of archetypes with one spell. Gold mine. Putting together our research notes. According to that animation, it actually looks like I already have a quill, so I am not going to argue with that. 9 hours of research, and here we go. I should probably pray to my deity soon, too. She'd kind of save my life. Well, bring me back from the dead. It only works once every 15 minutes, and I think that's in actual, like, play time, not game time. So you can't just wait for an hour and immediately reset your stuff. Let's go ahead. Okay, there we go. Xanathar up to 34. This is one of the reasons why Zenithar is a great choice for this kind of a spell research playthrough, especially at the beginning of your playthrough, because it's easy to level him up, especially if you are learning with doing actual spell research. It gives you more experience in your skills, and Zenithar likes to reward you with that. And he rewards you even more if you're raising enchanting by studying the items that I have or some of the theses that I've picked up. And there's the other part of the Lover's Stone. It gives us magical items. Let's see, how bad are we looking at here? Okay, so we're 100. So I finished researching before and then got attacked, so I wasn't able to actually finish researching. It was Conjuration, right? Might have to start doing make another round of this just to make sure I've got all of my spells covered. All right, well, let's research flames first. Give that a good 9 hours. There we go. I like what the EMV does with rain. I know it's kind of hard to tell without a decent light source, and I am going to keep my eye open for an unused lantern. That's the primary ingredient. I think you might be able to craft them, but given that this character is more of a wandering adventurer type, I'd rather just wait until we find one that we can use. Let's see, so that was flames. We'll do another round of conjuration, and then last will be healing. And that will be that. This is the other downside with this particular deity, because you can end up overloaded really quickly because she starts giving you more and more cool stuff that you want to hang on to because you're wanting to disenchant. Let's go ahead and empty all that. Okay, let me see here. What's the next magic? We did flames. Yeah. Oh yeah, we want to double check conjuration. Make sure that we got a full study session out of that. Come on. Wrong hotkeys. There we go. I'm particularly excited to level up the conjuration skill because if you've ever played Vigilant, it definitely throws you in against all sorts of Daedra, and there's a lot of bosses that drop unique conjuration type spells that are very unique to that mod. And with spell research, you can actually get to the point where you can unlock those without having to do the entire quest line that they are connected to, which I'm very looking forward to. It would be kind of cool to fight certain Daedra with the conjurations that you're supposed to get after you beat certain Daedra. That could be fun. Not to give you any spoilers, but that might be on our list, although I'd like to... There we go. I was hoping for this. Horned figure beckons you from a rocky outcropping, a pack of wolves at his feet. You recognize him as Hercene, father of man-beasts. In his hand is a chalice filled with a crimson liquid. I like Werewolf. I've heard the werebear form is a little buggy, so to minimize any chance of buggy bugs, we're going to stick with... Oh, that was cool. Like, all of the loot that I set down just went flying. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Yeah, this is the one that gave me the... Yeah, this is another quest called Clockwork, which is another really fun one. And I was initially going to run it with the ominous EMB because it does have some horror aspects. Combat nearby. Oh, hi. Let's see, how do we want to do this? So that looks like a spellcaster, so if I can just force him into melee range. Oh. Well, this is awkward. I love the Vigilant quest line. I'm going to run the Vigilant quest mod maybe at the end of this playthrough. Oh, that's a Vigilant. My apologies. I mean, it was you or me, bro. And thank you. I think I actually needed a knapsack and some potions. So, and I might need the steel mace. I don't really need the heavy armor, though. Okay, so that was awkward. I guess from a purely... Oh, that's right. I'm going to hold off on the Vigilant mod until I do like a cleric or a paladin character. That's what I was thinking. I knew there was some reason why I wasn't going to fit with that approach in this playthrough. Oh no. This is, yeah, this can happen. with Obis. I'm not sure what it's conflicting with in order to create this little glitch. But occasionally you'll get some... Oh, jeez. I didn't even... I just saw... I heard someone and then attacked out of the blue, and there we go. Oh, this is funny. So I've been wanting to make this guy a light armor one-handed, and then add in some magic to compensate. Oop. If I can... Hero of the Ages, Dragonborn, Slayer of Alduin. I just can't seem to manage stairs at the moment. That's what I thought. I thought there was a second one of ya. I love the immersion that they also get the T-dodge. You know, it's not just to your character. I think it's cool. Anyway, like I was saying, with Growl, it starts upgrading the certain abilities. If you're one-handed and your light armor isn't high enough, it will automatically assume that you want to level up well, your heavy armor and your two-handed. But because we have the endurance mod, that actually, or not endurance, experience. Because of the experience mod, if I end up learning some two-handed or heavy armor or skills that I'm not really wanting to specialize in, that won't hurt me. You know, I'm not going to get perks because I'm leveling up skills that I didn't want to specialize in. And you know what? While we're in werewolf mode here, at the least we can unlock this spot. You know what? I don't know if we can... We might be able to make this work. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will definitely take more damage. Thank you very much. Let's see how we're going to do this. So ideally, if we're going to survive this, it's not going to be by taking on everyone at once. But my werewolf bloodlust will only last so long. So let's see. There's a little nook up here that I found before when I was sneaking around. This should force them all into a nice tight spot, and then I can use that that fear howl, and that should help. So let's just say hi to this guy. There we go.
Be careful.
Oh, wait, right. Okay, gotta feed. Gotta keep that bloodlust train going. Oh, if I don't pay for it. Okay, there we go. Come on, buddy. Just need you to round this corner here, away from the archers. Thank you. Alright, that's one down. Who else we got? Oh, just one? Oh, right. I forgot I haven't put in Obis yet. That's right. I was trying to be sane, despite my usual tendencies to throw on crazy amounts of difficulty on myself. Yes. Well, we might... Now that I've got my werewolfness, we might go ahead and throw on Obis. I'm thinking about it anyway. There's a couple followers that could be good too, but the reason why I've hesitated to add in those is simply because... Alright, let's go ahead and change back. Hop back over to our shelter. If I can. Oh, jeez. No, didn't think that through. Alright, what do we got here? Let's at least get some better armor. Fur helmet, that should be good. Don't need you. Gotta lighten the load here. Leather boots, that should be fine. That's heavy armor. And you're cheap, so I'll take you. You're expensive. How are we looking? Okay, alright. So now I should be able to... have to... I just want my camp back. I left my campsite. I can't pack my campsite while I'm a frickin' werewolf. Anyway, Clockwork and Forbidden City are literally designed for single-person playthroughs. So if you go in with a follower, they won't be able to follow you through. Or in the case of Forgotten City, it's not meant for you to be, how can we say, not alone. It's meant for you to be alone in the quest line, the way everything's worded. So ideally, I'd like to level up this character enough to actually survive Clockwork without necessarily needing to level up, or without necessarily needing a follower. There we go. I was hoping this guy would still be here. Alright, so before I got interrupted, what was I trying to research? Alright, let's go ahead and at least get ourselves... Oh, man. So you need over 170 magicka to amp up the spell research to its full potential, but I'm a little turned around now. I need to figure out if I've already done enough research for conjuration or not. How are we looking? Controlling? I think that's from conjuration. Location targeting. Yeah, location targeting is, pretty sure that's from our conjuration. Oh, there we go. Yep, okay, so conjuration's good, destruction's good, illusion's good. We just need one little taste of restoration. And then we'll have the foundation set for learning additional spells. Well, I think we'll still need a quill, but there's not really much I can do about that at this point. I'll have to go to a number of different cities and pick different vendors, and hopefully that doesn't slow things down too much. That should top us off at hour 9. Oh, nope, still going. The nice thing is you can use these research techniques to actually raise your spell school ability, and with experience that won't actually tank out all of that won't give us a ton of perks by just sitting here and churning through a bunch of book learning, which I find, comfortably immersive. Alright, let's go ahead and disable researching, because now we have all those core archetypes learned. And then we're going to top that off by unlocking some of these magic items, I hope. Depends on our enchanting skill. Sometimes they just do that. Sometimes they blow up in our face. I'm not really worried, though, about losing anything because, as it turns out, there will be plenty of items in dungeons along the way. There will be no shortage of these enchanted items. There we go, cloaking spells. That actually will be really useful for, I think that's good for spells like invisibility, probably ghost walk, adept spells involving weapons. Oh, that's useful. Okay, we're gonna just ride this cloaking train until it ends, and that did not take long for it to end. Okay, so that actually is a good spot. We could segue from there into illusion magic if we play our cards right. Because cloaking, invisibility is right up there if you're doing a stealth build. And I have been wanting to do a more illusion-based playthrough because it's never something that I've really embraced. Like, usually if I do a stealth character, I tend to just grab a bow and start headshotting everyone. But I do like the idea of a melee stealther type that takes advantage of those illusion spells. But for that, we're going to need to get us some fury, which could potentially complicate matters. Okay, so we've learned those. That leaves us with... Actually, if we could learn a Daedra thesis, that would be really good too. Because then we could potentially start doing there we go, apprentice level Daedra. Good. I don't know if there's any novice level spells that involve Daedra for conjuration. Maybe. If I remember right, the Warlock spell... Oh, that is the wrong button. What was I trying to do? Talking and researching at the same time. There we go. Alright, yeah, mental exhaustion. That's 40. 4 hours to take care of that. Boom, shakalaka. Alright, let's see. So what's our next step here? Wow, barbarian armor does not provide a lot of armor. Good to know. Alright, so we've got our... Let's see, we've got a nice backpack now, very helpful. We've got a nice cloak. Oh, right. Okay, so some of the stuff that we've looted here, absorb health based on level from enemies within 10 feet. Yes, please. I will accept 4 less armor in order to make that happen. I'm sure we'll find better armor down the road anyway. Helmet of Victory. Take 15% less damage from any attacks the closer they are to death. I think that is better than the vanilla fur helmet. Yes, please. We've already got a backpack. Iridescent hide boots. Being struck by fire, frost, or shock reduces the damage to that element for 5 seconds. That could be very useful as well. Necklace. Are we already wearing a necklace? We are not. Let's get us some extra magicka. There we go. Okay. All right. I think we're looking pretty good. we could potentially, well, we could study these other 3, but I think we've done enough so far to enhance our magicalness. I think it's time for the next page of our character's story. Let's see. So we can either go to Dragon's Reach and do some... You know what? We've already unlocked Bleak Falls Barrow. We can fast travel there anytime. So let's head over to Dragon's Reach and disenchant some of the... Ooh, I forgot about that. See, in Campfire, there's actually a way to create a portable enchanting casting station. So you'll have a portable enchanter that you can just plop on the ground and use, but it requires bone meal to operate. It's kind of an interesting little cost, I guess, to using it. I never really thought of that before, but yeah. So we're going to have a look at that eventually, but you need a troll skull, and I believe it's 2 flawless amethyst, which I don't have yet.
I'm too young to
So a lot of this stuff we're going to be kind of building as we go along, as we find the loot necessary to create what we want. But we won't be, we will eventually have a portable enchanter, which will really help our character with her needs to be away from other people.
Retrieving that stone tablet is a priority.
I am working on retrieving your precious stone tablet. Okay. Oh, we have better stuff here than I thought. Iron Sword of Draining. I don't know where that came from. Iron Dagger of Crushing. Reduce armor by 100 points for 10 seconds. Okay, both of those could actually be quite nice. Good with that. Alright, I remember. Oh, right. Was there a quill here? Quill? I mean, this is like a home office looking thing. It would make sense if there was a quill here. Just saying. I mean, I'll take gold, but I was hoping for a bit of a quill.
I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Oh, geez, there are books here. Huh. Let me just take a little pit stop, level up a bit. I'll try to remember which one of these I've actually read or not. I might have to add, I know there's another mod that actually makes books glow if you have not already read them. But I forgot about setting that one up when I first started this playthrough. I forgot that you get XP from books, and therefore a mod to let you know what you have or haven't read would have been useful, but live and learn. At least we're gaining some experience during our little trip into town. And then we'll probably stop by the shop, or Bellathor's shop I should say, and see if we can get like a troll skull and start gathering the ingredients. Legend of the Red Eagle. There we go. I think it's pretty immersive when they set it up so that you can read a book to get a quest. I think that makes total sense. And when you combine that with spell research and experience, it really gives you the feel of a character that's kind of an explorer, right? Is out looking to learn as much as possible about the world. I just don't want to spend the next half hour reading books to you guys. I mean, you come here to learn spell research and to watch me try to not die. That's kind of in that order. The Ethereum Wars. Oh, that sounds cool. Gods of Worship. And last but not least, the Oblivion Crisis. Okay. Alright, this is actually the cheat chest for Fenderics. That'll give you like every Fenderic spell you could ever want. But I try to avoid cheaty kind of spells when I can, because I like the journey. As evidenced by the fact I picked a spell research mod that makes you take oodles and oodles of time longer to learn new spells. I've some of you in the comments have said, but it takes too long, I don't like it. And yeah, I feel you. It does like double or triple the amount of time it takes to literally become an archmage, because you will be scouring through. Have I talked to you before? No. Okay. Can I pick up a quest from you? I must have already done that. Alright, let's see if Bellathor's shop is open. And then we'll head over to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
It's likely. You have a lot of random crap. So it's likely that some of your random crap will be like what I need for my random crap. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, I mean, we can use the roll of paper. And he does have a troll skull. So, alright. So at least that's part of what we need. I wish he had a lantern. That's the hard part. I forget what you need. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and see if we can actually craft a lantern, because that would actually be rather helpful. Do I have anything else I could just sell to him? Yeah, let's try and lighten our load. Because our deity is constantly bestowing gifts upon us, it can be rather, let's see, so we've got lifesteal, we've got reducing their armor, we've got reducing their stamina. I'm not really worried about stamina. And then this one actually does more damage, but it weighs a bit more. And the others are enchanted, so we will stick with that. Oh, right. We will not need these new backpacks and lapsacks. So there's that. And I don't know why I'm not currently wearing those boots, but we will keep that in mind. Alright, speech is up a level. Can't argue with that. Give me the boots. That'll give me a little bit of elemental resistance. And yeah, we're going to stick with minor magicka, because obviously we're doing a magic type character, so that would make sense. Oh, and we've got... Alright, let's go ahead and try to craft ourselves a lantern if we can either find or craft one. We'll have to check a couple of menus, because I don't remember exactly which menu that option's on, and I should probably pray. Definitely lost a few points to Zenithar, but once we start power leveling enchanting, it will not be difficult to make him like us. Alright, so first one is enchanting. So, can I make... Is this over in the random stuff? Okay, alright, so we've got an alembic and a cauldron. It would definitely... Oh, jeez, that cauldron is so heavy. Huh. So the cauldron is best... If you remember during my spell research showcase, the alchemy is a little buggy. If you put something too big into the alembic, it'll lock you out of the menu and you're just kind of stuck. One of you in the comments did mention a way out of that, but I don't know if I trust my entire playthrough to trying to make that work. The other option is a cauldron. I might need a follower just to carry the freaking cauldron around. Oh, that'd be funny. On the other hand, okay, 2 iron ignots to make a lantern. Yes, please. That is a steal, because we need some portable illumination if we're going back into that dungeon. Or going into any dungeon, I should say. I don't mind parting with a little bit of gold for some iron ignots. Thank you very much. 1 lantern coming up. This is good. This is good. I was hoping that we could at least figure out some of the stuff that I need. I should already have some leather strips. I do? Excellent. Let's just give her a little bit of a shove out of my way. Thank you. And where's that travel lantern? Oh, is that still... Now I'm a little confused. Do I have to make it at the blacksmith forge? Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. I'm hesitant to try the alembic. I mean, you learn faster, and it doesn't take magicka, right? When you learn stuff from an alembic, it doesn't cost you any magicka. But if you do it wrong, you get locked out, potentially, of the screen. So, decisions. Although, let's see. So, I do want to use up these leathers, because that's going to gobble up my carry weight. Let's just do some hide armor and call it good for now. I think it's hide bracers. Yeah, 2 leather strips for 1 piece of leather. There we go. Might as well throw in an eye patch. That's another... I think that's from Immersive Armors, but it is another way that you can power level your smithing, is just by making, well, eye patches. Alright, so it's first, get rid of shoes, hide bracer. We've got enchanted everything else. And we're going to hang on to what iron we have. Oh, I already had iron. Oh, I had iron ore. Well, I might as well go ahead and process that one here. Alright, this is part of Arx Metallica. You can actually melt stuff down. So I could melt down the spring steel bow to get a steel ignet. I could melt down some iron arrowheads to make an iron ignet. And so on. We're just going to make ourselves a good old-fashioned ignet. We're going to hang on to the iron arrow, though, because for the main... The first dragon fight, if you don't have a ranged damage kind of spell, you're kind of screwed. I found that out when I was first testing out this playthrough. There we go. Thank you. Now if I get ambushed in the dark, I can actually see what I'm fighting. Perfect. Alright. We're going to head back over to Bleak Falls Barrow. I'm just about at the point where I need to wrap up this episode, so I'm going to give you guys just a taste of the mod Bleak Falls Barrow Revisited. This is one of the reasons why I picked this set, doing spell research in this context. You know what? Let's go ahead and... I might regret this. I might regret this, but I really do like the level of difficulty that happens when you crank on Obis and maximize the number of bandits that you fight. It just makes things a lot worse, and I'm weird like that. But if we're going to do that, then we should probably go ahead and mod up something, perk up something. If destruction is going to be our primary form of combat, but we also like illusion, conjuration. All right, let's start with conjuration, because I can't really think of a context in which you wouldn't want to have conjurations backing you up. Yeah, I can't think of a context in which that wouldn't be helpful. Rat King could be fun, but we already did that with my Necro playthrough, so we're going to hold off on that. We'll go ahead and do some destruction, but I don't think I'm going to pick a specific element yet. I'm trying to be cautious with my perk usage, because frankly, with the experience mod, you don't get as many perks, so you want to be careful. Yeah, once I unlock a good illusion type spell, because right now all I've really got is reveal detection, which is nice for stealth, but not really what we're looking for if we're going into combat. I still need to find the Fury archetype before I can actually learn the Fury spell. So yeah, we just got to keep that in mind as we're unlocking stuff. But let's go ahead and give you guys a taste of what this dungeon looks like after it has been revisited. And just to, you know what? Yeah, we can do a little bit of looting while we're at it. Sometimes you find stuff that's worth your time, and I don't mind, you know, at least unlocking new alchemical items. Yeah, we won't be able to make it to that body without them seeing us, because I have a mod, or because I am a portable light source right now. All right, Mr. Doggy. Dog, are you gonna help or what? There we go. Okay. Woo! Oh, that was cool. Like TK dodged an arrow there. All right. Yeah, Obis's version of the familiar is pretty tanky. He's not a god. Things will still, high-level bosses will still one-shot him, but it is nice to see a bandit not killing him within like half a second. Alright. Let's see how we're doing here. Bandits are not really an issue. We wanted to loot this guy. Get ourselves a nice lockpick. And then, oh yeah, chest. I feel so much more excited when I find chests when using spell research, because it's like, oh, what kind of thesis am I going to get now? What kind of enchanted items? I wonder. Ooh. Oh. Alright, I'm getting distracted by my Lady Lover Stone's gifts. There we go. Alright, we've got gold potions. Shock. Interesting. Okay, so we could actually use that. Well, there it is. Huh. Wow. I'm going to have to save really soon. No dying today, because that is an alteration spell school thesis. We're going to save before we try and study that, because we do not want it to blow up in our face. But finding that early in the game is going to be so helpful. Oh, we're going to be able to learn alteration spells and armor up and get Akatal's Recital and all this good stuff. But you can't do any of that if you don't have the actual ingredients to the spell figured out. Like if you can't do the alteration school archetype, you're kind of praying to the random number generator in the mod that it gives you what you want. Okay, so I just saved, right? Okay, so Bleak Falls Barrow Revisited. If you remember, you usually turn left here and keep going down the dungeon, but there's this entire section over here. I won't go too far because there are more bandits, which I just maximized with Obis. So yeah, I need to wrap up this playthrough. So we're going to check out over here. But I will say that this dungeon is at least twice, maybe 3 times bigger than it was before we played with it. So I'm very much a fan of that. It's going to be awesome. I don't know if I can sit. Can I sit on here to do a nice... No, I can just sleep. Okay. I was hoping to do a nice little sitting gesture. It would be nice for a playthrough. Anyway, or something to end on. So we're going to go ahead and save here. We're going to spend the next episode digging through the Bleak Falls Barrows Revisited. It's going to be very fun. Thank you for joining me on this playthrough. Feel free to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the spell research mod so far. What you think of seeing it from the point of view of a genuine playthrough and not just dropping it into the Mages Guild and immediately learning everything and so on. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Take care.